especially on Christmas night. One that will live for the ages. And then Thailand, they came into this wanting to reclaim their crown and have done so far, I should say, in style, finishing top of Group A, winning all their matches and then beating Vietnam in the semi-finals. Many thought that would be the match we would have tonight. Well, with me here, someone who's been with me for much of this competition, Roshan Rai. And Roshan, we have probably got the two most entertaining sides, fair to say, for this final?
Yeah, I would agree with that. 100%. I mean, you've got an Indonesian team who can be absolutely free scoring. I think it's 18 goals in 6 matches.
Belanja dari hati.
Hai pemain satu, siap hadapi tantangan ini? Masuki Valorant.
Halo, temukan nomor CVV di kartu ini. 3, 2, 1. Gak ketemu ya? Iyalah, karena nomor CVV kartu debit Jaga Visa cuma ada di aplikasi Jaga. Aman banget kan?
Baru, Wardah Color Fit Lip Ink dengan kandungan serum dari sunflower dan jojoba oil, 8 warna fresh. Lengkapi juga dengan krim blushnya. Coloring your day dengan Wardah Color Fit Lip Ink Serum Infused dan krim blush.
Will be leading the line, as you can see here. They're going with a 4-2-3-1. There was a feeling that they might go with a 5, and Roshan will explain in a short while how they could well set up against Thailand as this match progresses. So, as I mentioned, Pratama Arhan is not available today. Ezra Walian is the striker that sits this out. They have been swapping their strikers around quite a bit, and Ramai Rumakek, the very fast attacker, will have to settle for a place on the bench. Talked about Asnawi on the left. What about this man here on the right? Chanatip Songkrasin, MVP in 2014 and 2016. One of the most recognizable faces in football from the region. And here is the starting lineup for Thailand. Incredibly, there are only 4 survivors.
Couple of them enforced, especially at left back with Tristan Doe coming into that position, but Roller as well at right back. So what it does is it gives them a lot of.
Hai guys, apa ya perlu semprot-semprot atau nyebur ceprat-ceprot buat di green gerah kayak di iklan? Nyatanya Sprite dengan lemon lime udah cukup buat
Here
nyegerin
is
gerah.
the starting lineup
Sprite
for Thailand.
nyatanya. Nyegerin gerah.
And there's a roar from the crowd as we have the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020 final get underway. And Roshan, take us through perhaps how Indonesia will set up. They're going with a 4-2-3-1, but you feel that that's an opportunity for Devanga, or Alfredo Devanga, to slip back if he needs to?
Well, they have that option, right? With Alfreandra, who can drop into that back line if they need to go into a back three at any point in this game. They've also got Rahmat Irianto, who can do that.
There's Bordin Pala. It's a good run into the penalty area. They've almost bundled it in through Supator. What a start that could have been for Thailand.
Well, it would have been a real nightmare for Indonesia. Fakhruddin just falling over. Bordin with far too much pace and power here. Lovely first touch in behind, and then you think Fakhruddin's favourite to that. But Nadeo, excellent once again with that double save. But yeah, just going back to, as we see this chance once more. I think it's come off the hand of Supator. With that formation. So you can have Rahmat Irianto as well, just dropping into that back line if you need to. But I think this 4-2-3-1 worked for them because it allows Ricky Kambuaya to have sort of that license to roam.
Here's Philip Roller. Chanatip!
Go and power that home. What a finish.
Fantastic goal from Chanatip Songkrasin, who's now got 3. Remember, he scored 2 in the first leg, semi-final against Vietnam. And they just have not allowed Indonesia to settle at all. Philip Roller helping to win that ball. Perseverance from him on that right-hand side. And it is very, very impressive here from the Thais. Indonesia now trailing by a goal early on. A nightmare start for them.
A great start for Thailand, and I think we expected this from Thailand, didn't we? In the sense that, you know, they're not afraid to go out and try and kill the game off in the first leg.
This is exactly what they did against Vietnam.
That's exactly where I was going with that, Chez.
And ironically, this is what Indonesia did with Singapore in the early stages of that second leg in particular. They love Indonesia themselves to go up with quick, brisk start. Look at that. The Thai fans will be absolutely delighted.
Di Traveloka Holiday Stays,
nikmat ayam bakarnya itu tuh kayak
this competition with Chanatip is just a different level, and the spaces that he occupies as well, he's just so intelligent. He's always got his head on a swivel, scanning in this environment, understanding, and even if he doesn't receive, what he's going to do is he's going to drag players out of position as well, and that will create a space for someone else to then go and use. But that first goal, Philip Roller, I thought was excellent. And again, we talk about dragging players towards you, and that's exactly what Philip Roller did. Dragging that midfield, essentially. Those 2 sitting midfielders of Indonesia, Irianto and Dewanga, that are supposed to protect on the edge of the penalty area. Both of them got dragged across. This is a look at the goal again. Roller here. Wonderful work. Lovely bit of skill. Irianto gets dragged across. Dewanga gets dragged.
Borden Pala, who's up there with Tirasin. Now, super chop. He's got Philip Roller. Thailand with a corner.
You know, the new age term for being able to draw defenders towards you is apparently called gravity. Where you drag players along with you.
I like sucked in the past, but
yeah, exactly. I mean,
gravity.
It is what it is, you know.
Okay.
We're going to try and keep up with the times, I guess.
Gravity. Okay, so that's what the kids say.
Yep.
Here is Thailand now with that corner. And that actually wasn't all that far away from Elias Dola, who had a free header. Now Roller, who came into the squad late, flew in from Germany. Thailand have got the ability to call upon very, very talented players. And they've got the best league in Southeast Asia. Britsada. Now Widatep. Who's not been a regular in this lineup. Certainly been very good. And there's Paul King saying, calm down. Lots and lots of time.
There he goes in his black shirt and jeans combination, tucked in, sleeves rolled up. You see Kritsada is taking a bit of contact.
What I could say about you right now, Roshan.
Kritsada, 22 years of age, by the way. Just a reminder. Combination, tucked in, sleeves rolled up. You see Kritsada is taking a bit of contact.
What I could say about you right now.
Combination, tucked in, sleeves rolled up. You see Kritsada.
Thoughts. So here come Thailand again through Roller. He looks up.
warga kini para pemain merah putih Garuda mencoba bangun tekanan. Dari para pemain Thailand, Asnawi Mangkualam. Bola kembali para pemain Thailand kuasai bola. Warga kini para pemain merah putih Garuda mencoba bangun tekanan. Bagian sangat keras dari Sanatif Song Krasim menggagalkan tekanan yang coba dilakukan oleh Asnawi Mangkualam. Kembali salah para pemain Indonesia. Cepat sekali para pemain Thailand untuk memindahkan bola. Sanatif Song Krasim tentu saja pemain yang sangat-sangat berpengalaman. Sangat sulit sekali para pemain Indonesia untuk mendapatkan bola dari para pemain Thailand, Bung Doni.
Strategi yang hampir mirip atau serupa ya pada saat Thailand berhasil mengalahkan Vietnam dengan skor 2-0 di semifinal X1, dan ini jelas harus kita hindari, tapi kita memang memerlukan paling tidak sedikit kepercayaan diri dalam sebuah ketenangan, dan kalau seandainya kita bisa memegang bola sedikit lebih lama lagi, tentunya ini akan pelan-pelan mengembalikan kepercayaan diri pemain Indonesia.
Balik kehilangan bola para pemain Indonesia sangat cepat. Kita lihat saja langsung ke arah Kerasel Gangda. Beruntung tadi Fahrudin berada dalam pos yang sangat tepat untuk menggagalkan tekanan yang coba dilakukan para pemain dari Thailand. Supacok lemparan ke dalam. Weratet langsung kepada Supacok. Dan hadapan dengan Edo yang menggantikan posisi Arhan. Umpan terobosan tadi masuknya kepada Philip Roller. Sangat baik umpan-umpan yang diberikan para pemain Thailand dan sangat sulit karena memang selalu berada di belakang para pemain Indonesia, Bung Doni.
Ya betul, dan tentunya kehilangan kesalahan yang sering dilakukan ini harus dikurangi. Dan kita lihat bagaimana sisi kiri pertahanan Indonesia terlihat lagi begitu sering seperti ditekan, dan akhirnya memang pemain walaupun terlihat berusaha mengembalikan kepercayaan diri mereka, pastinya kaget Bung Adi dengan gol cepat yang dicetak oleh Thailand ini.
Umpan sangat baik dari Song Krasim. Ini Supacok. Supacok Saracat. Philip Roller. Ke belakang. Yusuf Dolan. Ada Kritsada Kaman. Ke tengah Kritsada. Dipotong oleh Witan Sulaiman. Tidak jelas tadi dilakukan oleh Witan. Terlalu tergesa-gesa. Lalu panik tadi nampaknya Witan Sulaiman sehingga salah memberikan umpan pada Irfan Jaya. Yusuf Dola kepada Siwarat yang menggantikan posisi Bud Prom yang mengalami cedera, Bung Doni. Ya,
memang cedera yang cukup parah yang mengakibatkan dia harus tidak hanya bisa bermain di leg 1 final ini, tapi juga harus total mungkin istirahat selama 6-8 bulan, Bung Hadi. Mari kita berharap semoga kesembuhan bisa segera didapat oleh seorang Bud Prom.
Hitiwat, kini Thailand masih kuasai bola sepenuhnya. Weratet, Resel Dangda, legenda sepak bola ASEAN, jangan rekor gol AFF sepanjang masa dari tangan Noh Alam Shah Singapura. Dan 19 gol, Bung Doni.
Ya, jelas ini adalah pemain yang kita tahu harus bisa diredam.
Pacok, kiri Loren, langsung kotak penalti, arahkan kepada Bodin Pala. Beruntung masih bisa diantisipasi dengan sangat baik oleh pemain senior Indonesia, Fahrudin. Tampaknya Indonesia sampai menit ke-12 terus berada dalam tekanan yang sangat kuat dari para pemain Thailand dan masih sulit untuk mengembangkan permainan para pemain Indonesia. Ini harus bisa cepat dibongkar, Bung Doni.
Ya, memang lagi-lagi ya sisi kiri, dan ini tentunya tidak melakukan kesalahan dan harus lebih berani untuk bisa menahan bola, memegang bola, yang tentunya akan membuat aliran bola lebih enak lagi dan membuat tentunya kepercayaan diri semakin bertambah lagi, Bung Hadi.
Dan Yusuf Dola kembali jadi ancaman serius di kotak penalti. Bodin Pala jatuh di kaki Rasel. Sangat baik passing-passing para pemain Thailand. Rasel kotak penalti langsung pada Supacok. Umpan ke kotak penalti. Bodin Pala shooting. Oh, beruntung tadi masih bisa digagalkan oleh Asnawi. Alhamdulillah. Sangat luar biasa. Shooting para pemain Thailand sangat menyulitkan para pemain Indonesia. Bung Doni.
Ya, ini sebuah skema serangan yang sangat baik, variasi yang sebelumnya memang lebih banyak dilakukan di sisi kanan, tapi mereka rubah ke sisi kiri dan sebuah umpan yang hampir saja kalau tidak ada Asnawi kita ketinggalan 2-0. Mari kita ucapkan rasa syukur, Bung Adi, gawang kita masih bisa terselamatkan. Dan semoga ini semakin membangunkan seluruh pemain timnas Indonesia untuk bermain lebih baik lagi dan bisa segera mengejar ketinggalan ini, Bung Adi.
Pelanggaran dilakukan oleh Yusuf.
Bisa.
Ya. Tepat di depan mata wasit asal Saudi, Al-Khomfus Sukri.
Past Tiraton, of course, just returned from Japanese football. Can be done. Kawin has played in Belgium. Here come Indonesia. Free kick. After Dewanga, he's gone short. Is this what they were planning to do? Well, here's Irfan. And they've dealt with that pretty well. Tristan Doe clears it.
Just going back to Witan, because he was on the end of that one in the penalty area, and initially every time he's on the ball, and obviously Thailand would have looked at this in the analysis, they would have looked at Witan as one of the players that obviously they have to keep an eye on, and every time he's gotten the ball so far, especially in those central positions, Thailand have been very quick to make sure that they close him down. And done well there too. Close down Siwarak. Dedik leading the press.
Interesting that Indonesia have really rotated their forwards, haven't they? It looked for a while that Ezra Walian was the first choice striker. Then we've had Didik Setiawan, we've had Kushedjo, we've had Hanis. They all bring something a little bit different, don't they?
Yes, that playing profile, a different style of player, different type of player that they've got. But what they perhaps are lacking is a real pure sort of finisher.
Well, not too many goals scored by the strikers at the moment. Ezra Walian with a couple. Sanafit won't get there.
And look, I mean, players who can finish are difficult to find, difficult to come by. Thailand have been blessed with some wonderful strikers over the years. They've got one here in Tirasin as well. And sometimes the difficulty is when you look at your domestic leagues and all your strikers are essentially foreign signings, it's very difficult for then the local strikers to get much game time or to really make an impact.
Of course, Thai strikers go back to the likes of Jatusuk and Piapong and legendary players. Looking pensive, but I'm sure he'll be absolutely delighted with what he's seen. A little flick on there from Superchok. Brody won't get to it. Kritsada. Now Roller. He's got Irfan right on his tail. He's done well here, Roller. Superchok. Now Wiratep. Thailand just seem to have acres of space and time on the ball. Indonesia not able to get close. Tristan Doe. Now Board Impala. It's not happening at the moment for the Indonesians, and he's applauding these efforts.
Yeah, he's applauding the pressing.
Not bad for a side that doesn't keep possession, apparently, Russian. There was a little jibe in the press conference, wasn't there? And they've got 77% of the ball, and they're doing a lot with it as well, aren't they? But here come Indonesia. Dedik with an important touch. Now Irfan. Overlapping run. Edo Febriansyah. Away by Kritsada. double header for him to make sure.
Yeah, listen, I mean, obviously some mind games, right, at play.
We've enjoyed this. We've really enjoyed that.
I've just loved it. You know, we've seen the battles on the pitch, the tactical battles on the pitch, and the coaches as well on the touchline. You know.
This man does not hold back.
He doesn't, and he's such an experienced coach as well. So I mean, trust him. He knows what he's doing, especially in these press conferences.
Absolutely. Look, he talked about, I've won 20-odd titles as a manager and player. Of course, he was a bit of a legend at Seongnam. Won 6 league titles there and won the Champions League with them as a manager as well, and did so well with Korea. Won the AFF Cup and then beat Germany in the World Cup in 2018. And he said, I want to transfer some of that mentality to my players. He said, Indonesians are too nice, too friendly. I don't want him to be so friendly. He speaks his mind, Roshan. That might rub people up the wrong way sometimes. There's Thailand come forward here with Supachok. Is there a foul there? Yes, it is.
Well, that was really well worked by Thailand again. They're a joy to watch in possession. I mean, the way they sort of worked it out from under pressure down that left-hand side, switch of play, find a link in Supachok there, who was aware enough to hold on to it. He knew he had to sort of wait for the run of the roller on the outside of him. Was able to turn away from that pressure, win a free kick in a really good position. No Tirathon for them though.
Yeah, this would be something he'd like to step up for. This is fairly central. There's a bit of a discussion.
He's not too bad as well, to be fair, Bodin.
He's saying, I want this one. Here's Bordin. We had a classic free kick from not too far away from that position a few days ago, Roshan. It'd be pretty hard to replicate that. But the final will be the perfect place to do it.
Yeah, I think this is technique. You can see he's already looking up as he wants to hit that Bordin. His head goes up before he makes contact with the ball.
Shot at it. Here's Bordin. He's looking for some support. It was excellent work, wasn't it, from Asnawi, who's tenacious but has conceded a free kick here.
It's a really good battle. Now this side of the pitch, Asnawi is a very talented defender. It's a